dear friends and souls of the cosmic flame, God's sweat droplets in the glorious pantomime of life and beauty. Now, I'm basically going to record all my music, and I figure documenting the process is a good idea because that'll help me get an audience for my music, so I can do what I love and not just do it in my bedroom, not like that, but create little videos of what I'm doing, not like that. And it is the 1st of November, so I have 2 months left in the year, 2024. There's 2 albums I'm working on. I'm going to see if I can get one released in 1 month's time, on the 1st of December. The process I'm going to need to go through, I've already organized, made notes of all the songs. I've organized them into different albums, because I basically was sort of procrastinating and not really recording the songs I would write for the last, I don't know, 10 years, 15 years. Some of the songs I did record. So I've put them into the different eras of my life, where basically different eras are different albums. I'm going to be doing the most recent songs first. So I have all the songs, maybe there's 100 songs or something like that. Then there are 7 albums worth of seed songs, song ideas, potential different things. Either I will release them as just demos, just these little bursts of spice. There'd be 7 albums of that. Maybe that's a bit ambitious, but at any rate, I have the songs, so now what I need to do is write out all the lyrics. Some of them, the lyrics aren't written down, they're just in recordings. Get all the lyrics down, there's the arrangements and tempos, keys, chord progressions. Then I'll figure that out, I'll demo every song. But that stuff is easier. I'm going to write them all down, all the lyrics, and then memorize all the songs, 1 album at a time. That is the plan. Once I have the album memorized, then I can record it and focus on the feeling and not be reading a lyric sheet, etc. And then start putting these out on Spotify and figure out how to connect with the beautiful souls of the world to share my music. So either this is me talking to people on the internet right now, or this is a home video for my own retrospective analysis and study later. All praise to Jack London / Martin Eden for giving me enthusiasm. Alright. You must meditate. Experience the beauty of life. Hello. Thank you, Yogananda. So, continuing on my theme of filming videos to document my musical journey / whatever, producing these albums that I want to produce, I figure I will quickly give a little breakdown of what I'm doing, because I haven't talked to people in quite a while. Oh, look at that, beautiful. You see that? I don't know. Yeah, church through the windows. Okay, so I am living in Howth, Ireland. My ancestral home. This is the pad. I have a beautiful kind of spot above a flower shop opposite a church with powerful, powerful vibrations. And the flower shop below is surely creating some sort of vortex beneficial to the art. The idea is I am going to create all these albums and really put out beautiful music I love and finally do that. So I don't need to do it in my next incarnation to fulfill my heart's desire. Okay, good talk, guys. I love you all. If I end up putting this on the internet, everyone in Australia, everyone who I know, I love you. I'll talk to you soon. And God bless. Keep a spring in thy step and an ant in thy pant. See ya. So, it's 2nd of November, day 2 on my month of triumph. Deciding that I'm going to release an album on the 1st of December. I guess I may as well spill the beans. I've decided to make a Christmas album. Kind of like was thinking, what's a great comeback album? Because I haven't released music in a while. And I was like, a Christmas album, that's a great idea. No, actually it's in line with the original teachings of Christianity. I study Yogananda, his meditation kind of techniques and whatnot. Indian guru guy from early 20th century. Anyway, he said that Jesus was basically a yogi or something similar. A lot of the words attributed to Jesus are very similar to the ancient yoga texts and wisdom kind of traditions of India and the East. Whatever political organizations developed based on Jesus, it's a different thing, i.e. the Vatican or whatever. But yeah, so that was the idea I had. A Christmas album that's actually about, Christ and the teachings what it's meant to be about. It's not meant to be about spending lots of money and increasing Jeff Bezos's bank account or just turning your children into materialists. May they be spiritual materialists, and that's good. So yeah, the idea of communion, love, oneness, celebrating life, celebrating the goodness of ourselves. Yeah. And knowing our divinity, that we're all God. And you are the central character of your movie and everyone else is an extra. And it's a clue that you're actually an immortal spiritual being. So that's the idea, a nice little Christmas album. I've also started this habit of unorthodox recording techniques. But anyway, the long and short of it is, that's the plan. So I have, there's another album of non-Christmas songs that I'd like to release very soon also. More recent songs. But right now, Christmas is coming up quickly and I've set myself the deadline, or the lifeline, the birth line of December 1st, to give myself some structure, because I have been a notorious procrastinator. Speaking of which, so I'm having my coffee, very good, and I'm going to do a bit of reading this inspirational text, Jack London, Martin Eden, before I get into the recording. There's 2 songs left on the album that I probably want to re-record the bass track, not boom boom boom, but as in the basic foundation track, and then I can overdub guitar or what have you, percussion onto the others. I'm going to talk about this quickly. I bought this in a second-hand store in Whitford City Shopping Centre in the great north of Perth. Set in San Francisco. I guess I was 15 when I got it. I think it made a very large impact on me. Semi-autobiographical about Jack London, his experience being like a poor sailor when he was like 20, and then he meets this aristocrat girl and becomes inspired by beauty and poetry and life and decides to make good and become a writer, and basically explodes in a prolific triumph of art and creativity. So that's very inspiring. That is Captain's Log for now. I finished the last two songs for the Christmas album, the foundation tracks. Now I've created this. Organizing my mind. All the songs. I've got the keys here. And the instruments that need to be done. The ones which aren't filled in
will be what I will record. So it's mostly going to be percussion and bass and second guitars and the backing vocals. And yeah, mix and master so I can use this as I go. Yeah. So today I recorded Presents Under the Tree and Saint Nicholas was a real man. Alrighty, time to go to the astral realm for some rejuvenation, if you know what I mean. I've decided to change the Christmas album into a rap album. So that's why I'm in a hoodie. And yeah, that's the new plan. Not really. So basically today, Sunday, day 3, 3rd of November, kind of woke up feeling just existential and unsatisfied, really. And kind of like the immensity of life and just my mind carrying me off in directions and winds of memory and association, and finding myself exulting in these mental spaces instead of doing something practical. Which, you know, hey, I guess that's part of how my mind is a creative force and also something to be disciplined. So this is part of the experience. It goes along with the aforementioned procrastination and why I'm setting myself this structure of recording and releasing a Christmas album on December 1st because my heart wants to release this music, and it's just going to take some willpower and discipline to make it happen. So anyway, these are the typical to be expected resistance patterns. I got quite a lot done yesterday. More to do still. Some harmonies, backing vocals, and see what I can get. For plants, these are my role models right here. Alrighty. God bless. So, I am recording overdubs for Christmas Consciousness, the album. Oh, I really want to get these bird sounds. Anyway, so first song, Om Sweet Om. It's just me chanting Om with a few chords. So gonna layer extra vocals and make a kind of choir sound. Double track the original vocal I did, and then I'll do doubles of the other 2 parts. Like, so it's 3-part harmony, but there's 6 voices, so they're doubled. I'll Brian Wilson style. It's okay, probably do another one of that.
Yeah, that's nice.
What do you think, Rose?
Thumbs up. That's good.
So, I have finished recording the overdubs for the first song on the album. and finished a mix. Had the original track, which I just recorded on my iPhone, me chanting Om and strumming some chords. Just dropped that into Pro Tools, and then have recorded some other voices in pairs of extra doubled vocals. I guess we have 4 other vocal parts. So my good friend Rose helped out, sang some other parts. So I have 2 female vocal on top, and then me doing a 3-part in a very low Himalayan chant. I'm very happy with how it sounds. It sounds very spiritual and beautiful. Yeah, I didn't put any EQ or anything. I kind of would like to keep it as pure and natural sounding as possible, which is why I'm actually a big fan of how the iPhone sounds, the recording on it. There's probably some compression or something, but it sounds good to me. I haven't got any effects on anything. We've done a little volume fade in and out, cut off a tiny bit of me making some noise at the beginning, played with the volume decibel thing here, and then done a bit of a mix, just moved the volume faders. I panned things around so that the really low ones are open on the very right, and then as it gets higher pitched, it goes inwards towards the center in the stereo image. And I decided to go for the angel numbers of, you know, there are like 40, 77, 44, 33, 11, just because why not, you know? I bounced that out, that's done, so now it would be pre-master and then master. So once I get everything, all the mixes done, then I'll drop them all into Pro Tools, sequence them so they're the exact right length, and balance their overall volume so they're coming in pretty similar, and that helps me standardize it before I start mastering them. So yeah, that one's done. So that's 1 out of 12 done. So recorded them all on a 57, sure, 57. Because I saw somewhere that Bon Iver recorded, I guess, their first album or something, all on just a SM57. And it's a classic thing that some like old sound guy, you know, classic thing would be like, oh yeah, nothing like a 57, you know, they're just a good mic. I don't really know that much about it, but I figured it would be a simple sound, so I also went with that. And I think it, yeah, sounds great. So I think that more or less concludes my vlog style thing and foray into the world of YouTube vulnerability. So yeah, here's to making some good music and taking things less seriously so that I can do what I love. And thank you to the aliens and the angels and all the higher beings who send us good vibes and who, in remembrance of, allow me to be less self-conscious and do the things I like to do and share it without overthinking it. So as to that, enjoy whatever you're doing.